Period. Hey, what it do?
Hey
I want
guys.
your man. These niggas throwing paper. It's time for the haircut.
Alright.
You know, Santana, he has to stop. He's been on TikTok too much,
You're
and
hold on.
he
You're echoing.
doing that little dance. What'd you say?
It's an echo.
I don't hear one.
Oh, I hear one. Never mind.
What about now?
Yeah, I hear it.
Still don't hear it.
Hmm.
Maybe it's me.
Do you only hear it from my voice, or is it your voice too?
Me and your voice.
Oh, that's
Me
strange.
and your voice. Oh, now it's gone. Say it
Okay.
again.
Okay. What about now? What about now? What about now? Okay. But yeah, what I was saying, I was like, Santana, he gotta stay off TikTok because he keep doing that little, that little knee dance where they
Yeah.
Offbeat.
offbeat. It's the punches for me.
Yeah. And he love that little the front back.
I was like,
Oh
Santana,
yeah.
please. Santana,
I love the
please.
front back too.
Of course you do. It's kind of reminiscent of Sticking and Rolling days a little bit. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah,
Hey
those were the
guys.
dancing.
Those are the dances, yeah. Me and my cousin, we used to be sticking in a row. Sticking in. Okay, sorry. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hi.
What's up? Welcome to another episode. Not that
It's
complicated.
Tejah. Oh, wow. Not the accent.
Oh yeah.
Not you bringing it out.
I'm
Woo. You're just like, fuck that shit.
I'm Morgan.
All right. What you got for us, Jametra, for the icebreaker? You know what we haven't done in a while?
What?
We haven't done our jingle. The Not That Complicated. I knew something had been missing all these episodes. I just couldn't put my finger on it. And Morgan's fake as hell because I know she remembers. She just wasn't saying nothing.
Mm-hmm. I don't have that.
That's not even the case.
Guys.
Did you check the note? I think there's some in there, aren't there?
Is it? I don't know. See,
I believe we had some like on backlog.
I'm sick tired of these relationships. Take a thing
Yeah.
Who's Chris?
Oh, he went to school with us.
We
got some what's the price, would you rathers, and finish the sentence.
Okay. How much would you have to get paid to marry someone shorter than you? And I'm not talking about like, oh, we're the same height. Like, I mean, obviously.
What do you mean by shorter? Like
shorter?
Like somebody
shorter.
Like y'all standing next to each other and
achondroplasia?
Okay, that. No. not a
short
disorder, just shorter. That's a lot. Just shorter, not a genetic disorder.
So like at my shoulder short?
Yeah.
That's like 4'11".
Hey, he's shorter than you.
Do I even like this man? Like,
yeah,
apparently you're married to them.
Everything else is fine. You like them. No other issues. Just all around great. Everything you dreamed of. And
that is a sick joke. That is a
very
sick joke. I'm 5'4.5", which is average. But that's not average for a man. So just imagine seeing a little ass man like that. He has to be shorter than me.
Okay, let's say you're 5'4.5", he's 5'3". You can't really tell.
We could be looking like two little ass people.
Soon as she
Her
get up
little
there
brother.
after walking down the aisle in her heels, and they wedding picture of them at the altar is her looking down. I
They
mean,
gonna have to do like what Kevin Hart and Emiko did. She
Oh yeah, he
stood
stood
back
outside.
and he stood front, so they look equal. That's what they did. I'm being
They did. Just imagine. I love it.
I don't know, man. Like,
I got a number.
what's your number?
You gonna have to pay me a smooth $50K.
That's not that bad. Because mine was gonna be
That can pay for our wedding.
yeah. Mine was gonna be. I didn't have a set price, but I would have to be a stay-at-home wife.
Oh
So
yeah, that's a good one. Whatever. Do with that whatever you can.
and I mean like
Ow.
upper middle class stay-at-home wife. You don't
Yeah.
gotta be rich, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Upper middle
We're
class.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, my thing is, due to life experiences, I now realize how much I value feeling protected by my man. And I just feel as if, so boom, if I was in that same situation at Brothers with a man that was like 5 foot, I would have been killed. What is
Well,
he
I would hope
covering?
that you wouldn't walk
He got
to the door. Didn't he
Walk
push
to the
you?
Yeah,
door.
that was your
All he
fault.
would do is push you.
The point is, if the exact same situation happened, it would have been a wrap because he can't stand. If he stands in front of me
Well, he probably wouldn't do that. He probably
and
wouldn't stand in
doing
front of
nothing,
you. He probably would just push your
oh, I
ass.
mean, I don't know. I think that is my hang up more than anything. Like, would I feel like he could protect me?
You're shortest.
Y'all can just get a gun like regular people do and go by your
Not regular people
And
do.
then there's heels. I love to wear heels.
You
You
can
can still
wear
wear
your
them.
heels all you want. He just gotta
I'ma
stand.
still wear mine. He just gonna be
It's like when I put my hand, I can't even like.
be down a little bit. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable on your shoulder, but I'm pretty sure you do
I
some shoulder
don't
exercises. It'll get
Y'all
know.
you
gonna
used to
know
it.
y'all angles. He gonna know his me to the front.
I need at least a thou. Wow, I'm sorry.
Like
Dang,
1,000.
she cheap on this one. She only wanted $1,000.
Girl, okay, so when you said 50, I was like, okay, like maybe I was going too far because I was like, give me a meal, period. But you said 50, so I was like, oh, like, okay.
I mean, I just thought it was some random number.
I guess I'll go with thou wow.
Like
I
1,000.
she's
Guess.
cheap. She's cheap.
Actually, no, 100.
Oh, that wow is 1,000.
1,000.
That's
Sorry,
I'm
I
like
meant to say
$1,000.
I meant to say 100 thou wow. Actually, pause. Whatever will buy my dream home is what I will need. Thank you.
Okay, with his little short ass.
Yeah. And I'm not putting a cent, a red cent towards the mortgage, utilities.
Well, I wasn't
Not
gonna
a
do
thing.
it anyway.
Oh, I wasn't gonna. Regardless of that wasn't happening.
No, I wasn't
No,
gonna
you know, like how some, like, I mean, in some
Newsflash.
marriages they'll buy the house together. You know, like no, that's all you. My
Not my
name on
Now,
it,
us buying it together is me putting the design options
but I'm not.
and me signing with him.
yeah, that's just my name going on it.
I
You talk to the contractor, sweetie.
Literally.
Okay.
And I prefer his name not on it, just in case we have to get a divorce, then you have to get out, not me.
Technically.
I plan on having like my own rental properties. If I don't already have my own house before I get married, I'm definitely gonna keep my house because
Facts.
why would I sell it? That's crazy talk.
But these niggas, for these niggas. Okay. So, pop culture. What do you guys have for us today?
Okay, I'll go on Married at First Sight. So y'all know the train wreck that was Kristen Page. He cheated on her, he ain't cheated on her. He just got his ex pregnant while
Oh, wait, I forgot the transition. Just 1 second. Sorry.
Not the dance, a transition dance.
hell no.
There you go. Now
So
you can go.
rewind. Chris and Paige, I haven't talked about them in a long time because Chris, when I say he's just another level of throw it off in the head that you can't understand it, you will not understand it. But this episode, they know they getting a divorce. This episode, they each couple separately talked to an expert. And why did Chris tell his expert? He said, out of all the people you have around here, out of all the beautiful queens in Atlanta you could have chosen, the beautiful white queens, Latina queens, black queens, you chose me her. And then they were like, well, what do you not like about him? And he said, the face. Straight up said the face. And said all of the beautiful white Latina.
Why did he say it like that?
Because he's evil.
The beautiful white and Latinas.
Yes.
Is she?
She's a dark skinned black girl.
Is she facially challenged, or is she pretty?
She's cute.
I've never seen the girl. I don't know.
She is not ugly.
I'm about
at all.
to look her up.
The wigs.
How she spell her name? Paige.
Yeah, regular Paige. Just look up Chris and Paige, and it'll come up. So she's not ugly. The wigs, we could do better with it, and the bitch body is banging. Okay, she is thick and with a
pause. He looks sweeter than Chick-fil-A lemonade.
Yeah, I remember one of the episodes that Jametra mentioned. I was like, he sounds like he doesn't like women to begin with.
Look at this.
Or it might have been an episode that.
No, let me show you the one where he looks sweet. This one right here.
Might have been me and Jametra just
looking like pure cane sugar.
Yeah,
he's ugly. And do you want to know how many times he's worn that suit? 1 million. He puts on the same
that's all
1 million times, and he wears Hollister and shit like that.
Like with the visible,
look like
with the
that
visible
seagull. Hollister. Yes.
I can see the jeans. They got nice jeans.
And
you're wearing the shirts.
Visible. The shirts.
It's not the math. Not mathing for me. But go ahead.
We got rid of. Nah, man. Not him talking about the face.
That even if you think I'm ugly, for you to get on camera knowing that any chance that you're mad at me, I'm not responding because anytime you try to talk to me, you want to fuck on me. So I stopped responding to you. So now you mad and all you want to go. If Paige would have sex with him at this very moment, he would. But I'm ugly.
Literally, exactly. But I'm ugly.
Please.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, I know Paige did some dumb shit on there. She was falling for the okie doke, and everybody was like, what is wrong with you? But regardless of that, do you know how embarrassing that is for somebody who you had sex with, who you were trying to work your relationship out with, to get on the freaking TV and say that you're ugly? Say that your face is ugly?
Yeah, no, that's wild.
That's embarrassing.
But you know what I know? Like, niggas will really have sex with people they're not attracted to just to have sex. And that just, for me...
They don't have sex with a door shopper.
Like, the bar is in hell for them. Like...
I don't care. But we also know the only reason why he thinks she's ugly is because she's dark skinned.
There's also that.
That's exactly why. Because even like in the prior episodes, I already knew that he wasn't gonna like her because of the things he was saying. Like that's why I'm like, they need more black people on here. Black people who actually say stuff, because they got one black man, but he let the white people talk him into letting him in. But I'm like, we seen colorists from a mile away. Everybody, the first episode, literally everybody was like, "Oh no."
Who's the colorist?
Right.
Get him out of here.
So we're gonna see. And then another thing, he's gonna buy his baby mama, a Mercedes. Her name is Mercedes. She was like, yeah, I bought Mercedes a Mercedes, and I want to buy her a house. Nigga, you don't even have a house. You don't have a house.
Okay. He just needs to go back to his ex then, because...
Oh, his ex don't want him because when they came back from their honeymoon, he was like, oh, I want you to meet my ex to Paige. And what I think happened, because when they first walked in, they walked in like they were going on a date together, and Paige was like dressed down, like she didn't know, she didn't get the dress up memo. They looked like they were going on a date, and so Paige, being petty, was like, "Yeah, I was scared that I was pregnant myself," and Mercedes was like, "Pregnant by who? By who?"
What you mean? Duh. We be having sex.
Oh,
Uh-huh. They were. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, they thought they was gonna go up there and embarrass Paige. Yeah.
he's trifling.
Like,
And not seeing how he looked, that's just a lot of audacity.
mm-mm. Oh hell no. Not him being a brokey. The motherfucking audacity for you to be poor in doing
That's
that.
disgusting.
Oh gosh, no.
Well,
Okay,
my pop
Morgan, what you got?
culture. Okay, so as we know, Usher was at the strip club throwing fake money with his name on it. I mean, with his face on it. Now, this is going to segue into a question I have for you guys. Do you guys feel like if a celebrity is in the strip club, they should throw more than the average consumer?
I wouldn't necessarily say they have to throw more, but I feel like everybody, if you're going to a strip club, you should throw money. There's some people out there that don't think they should, and I'm just like, well, you don't need to be in the strip club with your broke ass. If you're not having at least 101s, do not take your ass to nobody's strip club. Nobody want that shit.
I tend to. So you expect Usher? He should.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
If somebody is known to be famous, known to have money, known to be rich, why are you at the strip club and not throwing rich nigga money? What are you here for?
Agreed. I do
Yeah,
agree
me
with that.
personally, like if I'm a known celebrity, I'm not going to put myself in situations where it is expected of me to like spend a certain amount of money and I know I'm not going to.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go.
exactly. If you're not spending real money, take your ass home. Cause you know all them girls start. They see, oh my god, Usher's here. They go and they go do the most
Mm-hmm.
for Usher and his whole crew, thinking they finna get
Exactly.
bank. And then I come out with $300. Child, please. I could have stayed the hell at home.
Nah, you raking that up at the end of the night and you see that man face plastered on that dollar bill and you looking like,
And what can
Talk
you do
about
with it?
pissed.
Nothing. You can't do shit
man,
with it. I'm
Nothing.
pissed. I'll leave it right on the fucking floor and make him come pick it up. Don't play with me.
you saw on Twitter they created like the Usher credit card. I was
No.
like,
Stop it.
please.
Mm-mm. If
I
I'm that
hate Black Twitter.
that shit staying right there, and he coming to get his shit. Don't be throwing this fraudulent ass stuff over here. Come pick this up,
Hell yeah.
nigga.
Fuck no.
He wrong for that, for real.
Kick your ass to the knees. Doing that dumb shit. Oh my gosh, that is so ghetto.
And
And the
I
fact
be
that
on
he thought that was okay to even do that.
I be on stripper TikTok, and it's when you according to them, it's a lot of celebrities who don't throw money, and so they be like, so one girl,
I
she's
can
like,
believe that, yeah.
she's like, yeah, a lot of celebrities. I have a lot of celebrity regulars, but I don't do shit for them because they ain't throwing no money. They a waste of time. And I said, damn, you just
Girl, they
Mm-hmm.
just there for some chicken
Literally
wings.
just there.
well then stop asking me to dance on you.
Niggas be there.
Stop asking me to
Right.
be in the section. That's not how that works.
This is a transactional dynamic.
Like,
I'm here,
baby, I ain't doing nothing if you ain't throwing the money.
This
right?
is not of love, you know.
It's not because I like your latest song. Fuck off, the baby. I don't care.
They actually said he was the best one. I think.
Really? Well, that's
That's
love
what I was
that
like.
for him.
They say he's been the best husband, and it was a strip club in North Carolina. So
Oh, girl.
Yes, putting on for his home state. I love that for him. All right, so for mine, I don't know if y'all saw this, but there's this girl. She's having a good ass time this weekend, and she decided every time that she liked this song, she was gonna let her titties fly. She unzipped it. She had like a little one of those little zippy little crop.
You talking about that girl in the club with like that blue top?
Yes, and
I was disgusted.
she was
send it
letting
on
the
Twitter. I've
titties
never seen that.
fly. I'm about to send it. The first song that she did too was Pooh Shiesty. And they was like, guess it must be a shiesty summer for her. She's had to let everybody know that she really shiesty.
Like, where are your friends?
And it's the fact that if you go down the thread, I believe if that's the same one that I saw like a couple days ago, Homegirl was doing it to multiple other songs. Like anytime that she liked the song, she was pulling them things out.
I would never let my friend do that. Especially if I see people recording.
She said she was hot.
I'll never lie. Every lit song, she popped them out. But not her dancing.
She was dancing. It wasn't like she was like,
Like,
and zip them. No, she boop, let him out. It was like,
like,
yeah,
and she
yeah,
not doing no titty dances. Like, like, look at my titties.
No, she's like,
dancing.
yeah, she's dancing.
Mm-mm.
And then some of the videos you see her, she's like, it's hot. It's hot.
That's that's ghetto. First of all, did I see any masks? I don't think I did.
Absolutely not. Ain't nobody wearing no masks in the damn clubs. You know the niggas is not wearing masks in the club.
She going to jail.
It's a lot of things wrong with this whole thread. Like,
this is going to
a lot of things. This looks like a sweat box, first of all.
What kind of
Corona is literally just like in the mist.
Like, yeah. All them droplets everywhere.
What?
Nah, that shit had me weak. I'm not even gonna lie. When I saw it a couple days ago, I was dying. I was dying.
What is wrong with her?
It was the fact that there was more videos.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Homegirl's wicked. I want better for her.
My thing is, it would have been fine, but why people got to post them on social media? Like, damn.
But it's like, people gonna do that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Nobody is not gonna not put that because they gonna talk about it. They gonna say, man, this girl she was throwing her titties in the club. And then like, nigga, you lying. I don't believe that. Yeah, she was. Let me see. I ain't get it. See, nigga, I knew you was lying. But you got a video, you can go viral, you can tell everybody.
I just seen that. Don't be sending me no white love.
That's just,
Morgan, well, it ain't all the way white love. It's white and black love.
Don't be sending me no white love.
I was just showing you a black woman being spoiled. That's it.
Like,
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself since we're recording. Okay. What's next? What do you have next? Oh damn! It is the episode. I feel like we got to that quick. All right. So today we are going to be talking about unlocking your inner sexy. Boom, 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 boom. How did that go for you? Is it there? Is it not?
Save my life, first of all.
You know what?
I'm not sexy.
It's in you, not on you. Nah, we know somebody who can't be sexy, and this ain't that.
Oh, okay, let me not say. Okay, well, you need to stop because that's your friend. I just seen the pictures.
That's who friend?
Wait, you were talking about a different person to me.
Oh,
I'm talking about the good freaking mom. Who you talking about?
You
talking about? Oh wow, that's crazy.
Personal.
Wait,
both. Yeah.
Oh wow,
Ignore me. We're talking
that's
about
crazy.
Oh, oh my
Ignore
god.
me.
Y'all
Oh
come
my
with
god.
me.
Oh, I
Ignore
can't breathe. Nah.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Woo!
It was a
Jokey
joke.
joke.
She wasn't
Jokey
joking.
joke.
She was very
I was like,
serious.
ha ha ha! Don't you see us laughing? It was a joke.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys. Back to
Ooh,
the
my
episode.
stomach. Oh gosh, I got abs. Okay, so the first
Okay,
question.
bitch. I got abs. What is that even?
I hate it here. Oh man.
Okay. Okay, first question is, how would you define sexy? What does sexy mean to you guys individually?
I think it's an inner aura that you project, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally, that displays your divine femininity, your je ne sais quoi, your June David, your ooh la la. And it pulls the people in. Purr. And we all have it. Well, some better than others, but I feel like it's
Clearly.
something that every woman can display at some point.
That's debatable. Okay, some people I be like, I don't know how you got to kids. I don't know how we got there. But there's some people who you look at and you're like, I do not wonder what sex is like with you. I do not wonder.
Okay, yeah, there's one person in particular
Yeah.
I'm thinking of, and it's a girl on YouTube that we watch.
I just don't know how it happens.
Like,
Handsome Squidward.
don't don't sound fun. No, aside from how she looks on the outside, because whatever, but it just does not sound fun. Don't sound like it'll be a
It
good time. Boring.
sounds like sex with a
Like,
middle schooler, just from the things that she said.
Literally, middle schooler in every aspect.
mhm.
Y'all remember what she said?
What you say?
A hug
These
from
are me.
behind, girl.
Girl, what? And I'm like, if you don't grow up, if you do not grow up, please, soon.
Y'all, this girl wrote how she likes feeling something hard when she gets hugged from behind. Mind you, she was like a smooth 27 at this point. Um,
Oh,
that's just I'm sorry.
this was her
Right.
proof that she was no longer a lesbian. This was her
Right.
telling the people that she knew she was no longer a lesbian.
That's
Because
when she
You're
knew.
30 and you scared to say scared to say somebody had sex, talking about something they did it. What?
they
What did they do? Talking about something
Girl,
they were talking and then they did it. Well, bitch, what the fuck
just
did they
say you
do?
got your back
What
what
broken,
did they
call it a
do?
happened?
day. It's not even that deep.
Girl, what?
Right.
You're too old to be doing that. You're too old.
Y'all, she has 3 kids and she talks like this.
Yeah. Well, what do
Okay.
you mean? And they did it.
Ooh, that's a sick woman. Okay, Rachel, how do you define sexy?
I agree with Morgan, what Morgan said, but I think there has to be an element of when you look at somebody and you be like, not that you necessarily want to fuck them, but you want to know what they do when they're having sex. You're like, that looks intriguing. Sounds fun. I would like to see it. Maybe participate in it.
My interest is peaked.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
you say it plus that extra.
Gotcha. So I agree with Morgan 100%, and I think it just I don't know. I feel like I do think on certain level everyone does have that ability. Now, does everyone get to that point?
No.
No, but I do think everyone does have that ability to unlock or to reach their divine femininity and their sexiness. I do think that, but does it always happen? Not necessarily. Um, but yeah. Yeah, it's all in it. Ladies
Do
and
you
gents,
think?
it's all in
Do
it.
you guys think? Because with Jametra's addition, so do you guys think that sexiness and like sex? I
Sex
guess. Do you think
automatically
they're?
go together.
Yeah, because I
I
don't.
don't think so.
I don't necessarily
Like
think
I can think someone is like wildly sexy and not want to touch them.
that's why I
Mm.
said it's not that
Well, I've
you.
never had that. I'm trying to think who would I think is sexy and I didn't want to.
You don't
Drake, I
necessarily
think he's sexy. Unless it's a
like,
woman.
like
I be
Cardi
thinking
B
women are
is
fine.
sexy. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Cardi B is freaking
Okay.
sexy. I would watch her sex tape. I don't know that I don't want to participate, but I
Rihanna.
would be like, I know the tricks. Rihanna is sexy,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not that you necessarily want to do anything with them, but it's just like, I know that's fun over there.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Offset, not so much. Since
No,
we're talking about
it
Cardi
definitely,
B.
it definitely, I would definitely not watch her with them. No. No.
Not you wait
Absolutely.
for the tape to drop
Absolutely not.
with her side nigga. That's crazy.
Also, this is kind of like a side step. This isn't one of my questions, but like Morgan's question made me think about like just because someone is physically attractive does not it's not synonymous with sexiness as well.
Yes.
Because sometimes people are physically attractive, but
Right. They're not sexy.
Yeah, that's why I think it's like it's an inner thing. It's not like
the way,
just
like you said, an
out
aura.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, an energy that you exude.
Agreed. Period. Okay, so the next question is: do you consider yourself sexy?
Do.
Excuse me, as you're coming into your young adult years.
Do.
I've been sexy.
Per. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Okay. Okay, so then this goes into like a question inside that question. Okay, so if you've always felt this way, what's advice that you would give to other people out there looking to, seek this level of, if you want to say femininity or just sexiness, like
I think first of all, you have to be comfortable within yourself. You can't be sexy if you're uncomfortable. So if you don't, so whatever whether it's coming to terms with it, changing something, you have to work on it within yourself. Be comfortable, like what you have, or buy you what you want, and you have to be comfortable because you can't be sexy if you.
If you don't
Uh,
have like confidence or self
yeah,
esteem, then at that point you're just like awkward. And I feel like one thing that really helps me in life in a lot of different areas is truly just not caring what someone else has to say about me. Like it really just helps because at the end of the day, I feel like we've all probably heard somebody try to tell us about ourselves or like not
no,
bully, but try to
who's
check
on
us
top me,
out.
boo?
no, I was gonna say I never heard that. Maybe they were saying
Like,
it. I close my ears.
like my point is like there's never been something someone has said to me about me. Like you can't tell me about me. And that's been my demeanor my entire life. You can't tell me about me. So at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, cool, you feel that way. Couldn't care any less. So at the end of the day, yeah, she's everything. She's sexy, she's giving, she's serving. When I wake up out of the bed with a bonnet on, it's giving sexy. Period.
Bonnet gang, okay? Period. And I would say the advice that I give, I think I echo everything everyone says. You do have to, like I said earlier, it's not just an outward appearance. It's really mainly a lot of it comes from just that inner work that you've done yourself. And then that just kind of exudes once all of that is complete. And I just feel like if you're trying to do something like more physical, like say you're insecure about stuff, I think you just need to start walking around the house naked more. If you live with
That's
other people, walk around your
I
room
would
naked.
say,
That's a great way to
like,
just become more comfortable with your body. I like being naked. Walk
I'm
around
gonna say
naked, and then next thing you know,
like
you're gonna be hitting the mirrors. You're like, damn, that shit look good. Like, yeah, I know. Get yourself some lingerie. Get your. You don't have to have a nigga. You don't have to have none of that. To put on some, some nice clothes that make you feel good. I think just doing stuff that make you genuinely feel attractive without having to do a lot are great ways to help you get that confidence and do away with those insecurities. Yes, we're always gonna have some sort of insecurity, but like to the point where you're not uncomfortable in your own skin. Like put on that perfume that makes you feel like a badass bitch. Put on that lingerie and take some pictures. You may not be sending it to no one, but just take them anyways. Be naked.
yeah,
Shake your ass
that's
in front of the mirror, but ass naked. I don't know. Do whatever you need to do.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say taking naked pictures, but let me not say naked pictures, but more provocative pictures. You be looking back, you be like, damn, I bought it.
Damn, that's me.
Girl,
Damn.
I do want to add for the girls out there who have a body or a body type that society says is just like not it. Let me tell you something, sis. Like I said, nobody can tell you about you. So at the end of the day, it might take a little extra work because everything in the world is telling you like what you have isn't what like it's not right or it's not beautiful. But and it shouldn't take a man or anything to do this, but just having that confidence within yourself and affirming yourself like however you process love yourself in that way. So figure that out, figure out how love processes for you, and then put that right back into yourself and just watch the full circle moment that comes. So even when society is telling you like nah, that ain't it, or you're not getting the attention that you feel you deserve, it's like, well, at the end of the day, it's like I look like this, period.
Do
Love
you
that
see
for me.
me? Do you see
Do
this?
you
You
see
can't
the
even
material?
spell prog.
Do you
Okay?
do you see the material, my guy?
Please, because don't make me pull out the shit on them. Okay? Because I will bring out the Onika for y'all real quick.
Please.
All right.
Please.
So, do you think sex appeal comes with age, or is it more so like either you got it or you don't?
You got it or you don't.
But I think you
But
can.
I do think some people find their groove
Yeah,
after a certain time. But I usually think it's more of like events have happened and they found their groove, not necessarily like they turned a certain age and found their groove.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, that
Agreed.
man messed over you
Agreed.
one too many times and you was like, nah,
Let me
let me
tap,
figure this
tap,
out.
tap
Let me
in.
cut my hair. Let me redo my wardrobe because you playing in my face. Now I got to turn it up.
Period. I need to. There's a lot of things. Yeah, I definitely think I could see how it comes with age because I feel like this is natural as you can become older. You just become more comfortable with the body that you're in. You're more comfortable at 25 than you were at 12, 18, especially with all the changes that you've gone through as you've been throughout those ages. So I definitely could see how it comes with age.
Yeah.
And I feel
'Cause
like that's kind of like a gradual thing, you know. Some people some people do just pop out the pussy with the sex appeal. But others, it's a more
Got to work on it.
like it's giving y equals mx plus b.
Gradual process, a slope, if you will.
Slopiana, that's what it's
Mhm.
giving. And nothing's wrong with that. We all evolve at our own paces. Sometimes and also let's remember it's not always a constant up. Sometimes you could be going, you'd be like, I'm a sexy thing alive, and sometimes something can happen and you're at a rut and you might just be like,
Yeah.
burnt. So it's okay if those feelings like yes, one day you feel like, damn, like it finally clicked. Things are clicking in my brain. Like I don't know what it is, but now it's I am she is me, and then maybe a year later something happened, or I don't, yeah, like I said, something happened, your mindset completely shifted, and you no longer feel that way. That is normal. I mean, it's like people are not robots. People go through different mental states, so it makes complete sense for you to not feel sexy 100% of the time. All the time, you're not a robot. You're not going to be on. You don't have a fucking battery pack in your back. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind as well, everyone
I
out there.
also
Don't
want to
think.
acknowledge that two things can be true. You can find who you are right now today incredibly sexy and still want to change things about your body. or whatever, both can be true at the same time. So even if you want to lose weight, gain weight, do something to this, tuck that, whatever, like you can still feel like I'm absolutely sexy right now, but I just want to do this too. Like that's a thing. So
Facts. Because that's how I feel right now. Like, baby, I want my abs back. I mean, after having a baby, you know, things kind of, your body changes. And I mean, I just look at myself, I feel like, girl, you still look good. I mean, because I got me a little bit more booty. Oh, dang, the mic falling. Mic drop. But like also with the butt came a little bit of more. So I'm like, you know, I want my abs back. But I still feel good as I am. So yeah. Real life example. We ain't just talking just to talk.
yes.
All right. So, do you believe that in order to be truly sexy, well, I guess Teresa kind of already answered this, but do you believe that you must love yourself and all forms of yourself first? Or can you still be going through like that growth period, that inner work situation, and still be quote unquote truly sexy based off of you guys' definitions?
I think it'll just be a different kind of sex appeal. Like I feel like if
Yeah.
you're not comfortable in yourself, it would be just the purely physical one where somebody else thinks like, "Oh, you're sexy." You know what I'm saying? Like you don't
Yeah.
necessarily.
But I think for your overall aura, your being to be presented that way, that takes
Yeah.
self work. Just being physically sexy, I feel.
That goes with age, if we're being honest. It's only going to go so far.
Yeah, that's just a body, but like everything can come together and be one big picture. I think they are two separate things.
Agreed. I definitely think the same thing because I just feel like, based off our definitions, how can you really be sexy if you don't love yourself? Like, how could you present yourself to the world as this being that is, you know, you don't care, you don't see anything, you are hot shit when you genuinely don't feel like that? It's going to be forced. And it just reminds me of, there's this one celebrity, I ain't gonna name no name, but there's this one celebrity, every time I see her, whenever she posts something, like I be seeing her on Twitter and stuff, and I just be like, this seems very forced. And I don't know if it's because, I'll send it. I don't know if it's because of the type of the look sis has compared to the other girlies around. But every time it's just giving force. It's giving, yeah, and it's just like, do you really feel that way? I mean, if you do, I mean, that's cool.
I think it also is about all her other actions. Like you can't be acting like the YouTuber we're talking about. She fucking acts like she's 14. So she cannot be sexy, you know? So if you're over here acting like you're in the 8th grade, we're not gonna
we're never gonna associate
how
you with
fun
sexy.
you are, how cute you are, we're not gonna, no matter what you do, just on a regular everyday basis, you act like you're in the 8th grade. So it's just like
literally
you're in the 8th grade.
Yeah. That's why it has to be a whole shift. It has to be your whole self. It can't be pieces of you. You can't just be outwardly trying to be sexy because if people can tell, and then it's only just a physical thing. And you just can't be trying to change your mindset, but everything else ain't matching. And it's just like, well, what are we doing here? Are we on a witch hunt for sexiness? Are we trying to do a what's that Steve Harvey book? What he said?
Think Like a Man.
Think Like a Man. Are we trying to do like a Think Like a Man but for sexy? Like, where are we going? What path are we taking with this? Because, you know, it's just really not making any sense in me noggin. But also, does it have to make sense to me? It might make sense to her and to people like her. Who the hell am I to judge? You know, no judgment here.
We just here. We're just here.
We're just offering advice. Okay, So the last question is, what would you tell your younger self that was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be blank age because I just feel like that's when it's just gonna, like, I'm just gonna be this whole person, like kind of like a 13 going on 30 situation. Like, you just know, you feel like in something in your heart, something like when I turn 25, everything is just gonna shift. I'm gonna be a new person. All that other shit is going out the window. What would you tell your younger self who believes that at a certain age, like, shit's just gonna be like, ah, when
I
it comes
still
to
think
like
that.
their themselves?
I still think that. What do
You
you
still
mean?
think that at what, like 30? You're gonna just what?
No, at 25.
At 25, what? What do you? What? Okay, tell us what it is that you think is gonna happen at 25.
I'm gonna be amazing. My life is just gonna be great.
Uh huh.
So
Could
it's
you
just everything
define
is gonna shift
amazing,
at
great?
12 o'clock.
What do you mean by
Yes.
amazing and great?
Well, they're not shifting from every. I mean, whatever I think is great. I don't want to say it, but I already.
Okay, well,
Let me tell you, some of the stuff is already happening in my life, so I already know when
Gotcha.
October comes, I'm gonna be like, wow.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's not.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
It's
It's
not
not
like
like
I'm gonna
some
just wake
magical
up.
thing.
Wow, but it's just like I
that's
already
where I
feel.
thought you were going,
No.
and
Yeah,
I
that's
just
like I
wanted to,
see.
I wanted to pull back the bricks off of your delusion wall. Like, hold on, sis.
So I was like, what do you mean?
Let's think about this.
Like,
Um, my younger self, I definitely, um, I don't know. When I was younger, I looked at my life as more. Well, I still do. I look at my life in phases more than I do ages. Um, just chapters that I have planned out in my life and how I want my life to progress. But I will say, I like 25. I feel like sticks out for a lot of people. It sticked out for me, when I was younger, and I would just tell my younger self that um, be flexible with your expectations because you're an analyzer, you're a planner, you're a forward thinker, and that's great. However, life does happen. And sometimes your plan just isn't God's plan. And that's fine, but just be okay with that. Like, be content and cool and happy with that. And I do feel like when I was 24 and 25 was approaching, I feel like there was work that I needed to do. And I couldn't be delusional and just think, oh, April 2nd, 12 o'clock, my life's going to change. I had to start working and talking to my therapist about the things that I wanted to happen in
Oh my
25 and the things that,
God, wow, boy.
huh?
I didn't know you were 25 already.
you thought
My
you were turning
birthday was
24?
last week.
I know. Didn't.
That's crazy.
The numbers didn't click for
It's
her.
crazy that I host a podcast with somebody. You know what? It is true. She never told me happy birthday ever. And we talked like all around my birthday. I'm gonna
didn't
go back
know
to my point.
until after that.
I'm gonna go back to my point. Anyway, I worked with my therapist. I wrote things down that I want to achieve, want to see come to pass in 25. Pray about it, work hard for it. And that's just how I feel like you always have to approach life. Be intentional and do the work to make the things that you want happen at any age.
The effects. I would say to younger me, because I'm trying to think, like, did I ever have like an age? I don't think I necessarily had an age. I always would just say when I'm older, or like this is gonna be different, like when I'm older. But I never said like, oh, when I'm 25, I'm gonna have a fat ass in a fat house. No.
No, I definitely thought I was going to
Um,
be married at 25. Now that's one that just I didn't know what I was talking about.
yeah, I didn't start
I
thinking.
didn't know what was to come.
I didn't start thinking about that until I was in college. So I don't really count that as my younger self, for real, for real. Because that's only like a couple of years removed. But like to my younger self, I would just say, trust the process. everything, I know this might sound very cliche, but everything really does happen for a reason. And some things, yes, are in your control and you can shift the narrative, but other things are just bound to happen and it's uncontrollable and you genuinely don't have any control over things that happen to you. So when those things happen to you that you may not like or understand or you need guidance upon, you just have to learn to roll with the motherfucking punches and seek that guidance where you need it, whether it be a friend, whether it be God, whether it be a mentor, someone, something, whether it be yourself, shit, I don't know. But yes, just know that the grass is motherfucking green on the other side. I could say that much, okay? And also, be kind to yourself. Don't, beat yourself up about things. Be gentle with yourself because the way that you treat yourself is the way that you present yourself to others. So you want to always be kind to yourself. You always want to speak to yourself in positive ways. Just shift your mindset to positive thinking because, like I said, the way you talk to yourself is how you're going to end up talking to other people, and you might catch the right one. You might catch the right one. So yeah, just practice being positive with self. Therefore, you can exude positivity and proper communication to others. Period. And but that was all my questions. That was all I had, folks. That's all, folks.
Give yourself a hug and a kiss tonight.
Yes, please. Everyone, just decompress tonight. Like I said, you might need to get naked and oil yourself up. But
when you do finally put on lotion, it do make everything feel so much better.
It makes everything better. This really good oil that I just started using. Well, I was using one other one I really liked it, but it was just too damn small, and I was running out of it too quickly. It was the Burt's Bees nourishing oil, and I would use that for the shower. But there's another one, the Dr. Teal's little body oil. I got it in the scent lavender. Oh, baby! It's giving glisten, but it's also giving moisture. It locks that in. I wake up in the morning very soft, very supple, very smooth like a baby's butt. I was 10 out of 10 recommend. They have eucalyptus and mint or whatever. They have some melatonin versions. Give it a wang. Have a wang dang doodle with it. Get you a nice body oil. I will. And moisturize that skin and say, but these niggas, but these niggas.
Yeah.
Like make it say, boy, your BM ass sheet, and I'm cocoa butter style. Pretty brown.
I use the Neutrogena one. I have to stand it. I can't be
I have heard. I don't think they sell that anymore. Because every time I go to Target to look for it, I type it in the Target app. They're like, question mark.
Maybe
who you talking about?
Maybe just not your Target.
I've just done multiple Targets. Like, I searched it at different stores. I'm like, did it get discontinued? Do I need to go to Walmart? Because I'll be shopping at Walmart.
It too. The Target brand is like a.
I have heard that, yeah. Up and up. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a good body oil. You can never have too many body oils. You can never have too many moisturizing.
And that one is the one that you use in the shower, so you're supposed to like not dry off and then just put it on. Because I hate lotioning. So.
Yeah, she is anti-lotion like a beast.
Anti-lotion. I just would prefer not to if I'm wearing pants.
Anti-lotion.
Okay, guys.
She would get in the shower before she put lotion on.
Girl.
Definitely will.
Don't you anti-lotion? All right, Morgan, what's your word of the week?
Okay, guys. If you want to be smart and you want to know how to speak, you come to Not That Complicated for the word of the week. All right, kids. On today's episode, the word of the week is fatuous. Spelled F-A... Why's your face like that? Spelled...
I know what the hell you said.
Fatuous.
Gotcha.
Fatuous.
Okay.
Spelled F-A-T-U-O-U-S. And it only has one definition: complacently or insanely foolish, silly.
Oh, like these niggas.
That was my next
Complacent.
sentence. Use it in a
It was
sentence.
complacently for me. You're stuck in you
Complacently
being
or
foolish.
insanely foolish. You must be a fatuous nigga if you think that you can step to me in some black Air Forces. Period.
Not the ice steals.
I don't
God.
accept that energy in my life.
It's a black Air Force energy for me. Niggas definitely exude that shit on a daily basis, and those
Like,
niggas
you
need to be
saw what
killed
I looked like
immediately.
before you walked up to me, and that's the route you chose?
There's a lot of things that niggas do that are just ridiculously fatuous, and they need to stop.
I don't
They
know what
gotta
you talking
stop.
about. Your baby got them black shoes.
Has he
He
worn
do.
them? Has he worn them?
You're going to jail.
Were they
You're
a
going to
gift?
jail, and you better wear them
Yeah.
because somebody bought them for him.
Who did
Has he
that?
worn them? He could wear them with his
You
dad.
know, that's you. You know.
I steal shoes.
Stop! I don't want
I
no
rob
smoke
and
with that
bite.
man. Y'all know me and him be on the
I
edge. I
wanna
don't want no
smoke.
smoke.
I
Let
wanna
me
smoke.
stop messing
He
with
Uzi and you Young Miami. Who know no smoke.
Girl, let me stop messing with that
He like, Uzi cussed me out and he
man.
shut me up.
Oh, he can't shut me up though. That's the difference. I'll make him cry. Y'all be crying at the Stevens household.
Carisha had me weak. Uzi cussed me out. He shut me up.
Don't forget
All
y'all
right.
jingle, since I'm such a hater.
Yes. So let's get on to the not that complicated. Okay, you ready? We might be a little rusty. Oh my gosh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not that
Complicated.
complicated. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hit it.
Yeah. Period. Period. That was a hit. Okay.
Oh, I thought you.
I don't know why. No, yeah, I think because after the new recording started, I had to re-upload them and it didn't work. Yeah, no, it didn't work. Okay. Oops. Yeah, no, I can't do it while recording anyways. Okay, so for the not that complicated of the week. So I heard a little snippet of I don't know, I'm assuming it's like a TV show or something. I don't really know where it came from, but essentially it sounded to me like the people were at like paternity court or child support court or something, and the person was like, "So you expect him to pay child support, and you make 150,000, meanwhile he makes 30,000," and that's where the clip ends. What are your thoughts?
If the kid's with me, then yeah. What part of that was hard to get?
Yeah.
If I have full
Marshawn?
custody, if I have full
Mm-hmm.
custody, then yeah. Because obviously that's the only way he's gonna pay child support. Because if we have joint custody, I'm gonna be
Exactly.
paying for him. So obviously I have full, you know.
Exactly.
And if you don't
Exactly.
Yeah,
want to do it,
I think child support isn't about like who makes what. It's just about making sure that both parents are contributing fairly to the child's expenses. You shouldn't get a break just because you make significantly less than me.
Thank
exactly.
you.
And if you don't want
I
to pay
agree.
child support, I'm over. If you don't want to pay child support, sign over your rights. And just leave us alone. If you're not willing to
That is
contribute
also.
anything, why do you get to come to the graduation and be like, "Oh, my son, my daughter"? No, go away.
And claim
You
my
don't
Points are
child on
made.
your taxes, girl.
right. If
Good
you
night.
don't want to contribute
Points are
anything,
made.
please.
Please, Carisha, please.
So yeah.
But no, I agree. Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with how much money the sole provider is making. It's we made this baby together, so we are both going to be contributing to this child. Period. Don't come in here with that bullshit talking about stuff. I take my kids dance practice. I take my kids little league practice.
And the thing is,
Nigga, where the
that
cash
is
at? Where's the motherfucking cash at?
but the thing is, when you go to child support court, all those things are included. So, okay, congratulations. But
You
these
already
days,
doing that.
they
Cool.
like,
Now where's your money?
why I gotta pay her $800 a month? No kid costs $800. It does.
Yes, it does.
My lights
With
have
your
doubled.
dumbass.
My
like,
has tripled.
like,
I have to buy more
what are
groceries.
you not understanding? Literally, yes. I don't know. And it's crazy because I was hearing people's responses, and one girl was like, no, I think it depends on the situation because why is she taking that man to court? Is she taking that man to court because she truly needs help, or is she taking that man to court because what was her thing? She was like, because she just want to take him to court. Because I feel like if he's doing what he needs to do, then he doesn't need to be on child support.
Then he wouldn't be on
I
child
got 3
support.
kids,
That's what I'm like. What
literally.
y'all don't understand? If he was giving me
But
the
I think
money
I think
already,
the thing
I wouldn't
I
have
think
to.
people think doing what he's supposed to do equals doing what he's supposed to do with no money though, like not giving money.
Well, then
Because she was like,
that's not doing what you're supposed to do.
because what she said afterward, it made me think. I was like, she was like, yeah, I mean, my baby daddy's or baby daddy, I can't remember. She said she had 3 kids, but she was like, they do the person or whatever do what they're supposed to do, and she would never put them on child support, something along those lines. And I was just like, well, you're the dumbass.
That sounds like they share custody, even though it's not like a formal agreement. The baby ain't always with her. The baby ain't always with him. They worked it out within each other.
You sound like an idiot.
I'm not saying you can't work it out without court because I think you can. I just think a lot of times people they don't want
Agreed.
to,
Yes.
and so they
Fact.
force the other person's hand. I
Yes.
don't give a damn if it's $10 a month. Give me my motherfucking $10 on time.
Give me my $10. This is going to little Johnny's tuition fund, nigga. Because one lady was talking about how it's her sole purpose to put her 2 sons through college by her ex-husband.
Okay.
You would have me fuck that. Like, no. 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 Absolutely not. Hell no. That would have got worked out 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I don't care if that little nigga went to prison for 9 years. We was gonna work something out. You ain't getting no commissary for 9 years, I guess, because the money's going to little Johnny. I don't know what to tell you. So I asked somebody else to put some money on your books because we don't got it over here.
No, ma'am.
His mama could put money on his books. Like the person in the relationship don't always got to put money on books, right? Does it have to?
If you're in a relationship, that's holding it down culture. Nene, that's my man. Don't talk about my man. That's your man. I mean,
Oh my god. No, it's the iconic Nene. My man. Don't mess with my man. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if we have responsibilities at the house and you go to jail, you expect me to take money away from me and our responsibilities, aka our kids, so you can get some Frito pies? You better ask your mama.
yep. You holding it down.
Well, then I obviously am not a hold it down type of bitch because that would not work over here.
A ride or
We got
die.
kids. We got kids. All right. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're not going to keep going? Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Period. You never listen to Life, Jenny?
All I know is sex. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Wow.
dun, dun, dun.
So crazy when he finds out that his baby's having sex. Take a deep breath and think before you let it go. Right.
Okay. Guys,
Whack.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Oh my gosh, those are eight
I can't take them
percent.
nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
These people about to click out the podcast.
Not these people about to click out.
They didn't come here for this.
Okay. All right. Well, we at the end anyway, so they'll be fine. At this point, they're just too far away from their phones to even press pause or leave. But yeah, thank you guys for another episode. Listening to another episode of Not That Complicated. Make sure you are following us on Instagram at Not That Complicated Pod, and you are subscribed to us on YouTube. Our views on the last video, we got like 20+ views. So the views is going up,
I like that.
up, and it's a bookie
Up
style,
and
and
it's
it's
up. Lean.
clean.
A baka baka
Okay.
ba. Up
So
and it's
make sure
and it's
you're telling your friends. Okay, yes. Make sure you're telling your friends, your family, your aunties, your cousins, all of them to subscribe to the podcast on wherever you get your podcast, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get these visuals. And if you're feeling fancy, make sure you're following the host. You can follow me at Tejah, SeauxTejah.
And you can follow me on all social media platforms at MoAshCo. That's MoAshCo. You already know. Drop it to the flow. About to give you Mo. Thanks for listening or watching. See y'all next week.
See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.